Hello everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Happy Saturday. This is Mike from Mike's Magic Resto Detailing and Paint Enhancement / Correction here in a mighty fine Saturday in Sharpsburg, Georgia. Earlier I told you guys the owner of that black Ford 41 pickup truck had taken it off to be in a wedding. He's going to bring it back either later this evening or tomorrow. Doesn't really matter to me, except if he's coming tomorrow, I'm hoping he'll call me and let me know. Then I might restore these headlights. They're pretty bad. Pretty bad. They're losing a lot of optical clarity there. But just as a heck of a thing, this thing was, go back and watch the first video, it was really, really dirty. No telling how long it had been since it had been washed. I just did what I call a quickie wash on it. You know, I pre-soaked it, rinsed it off, did the wheels and tires, put no coating on the tires, folks, none. Nor the wheels. This is just a quickie detail. It's not costing them anything. It's just something I decided to do as kind of an experiment. And then I did what's called a rinseless wash, an SiO2 rinseless wash. If you guys didn't see that first video, this is, okay, let me pick it up here where I can do this. This is what I used on this car. There are basically two kinds of rinseless washes. One leaves no protection behind, and that's what I use 98% of the time because I don't want anything left on the panel. So I use their version that has nothing in it. But for these little quickies and that kind of thing, or if you're in a hurry and just want to get your car clean and shiny, it leaves behind some SiO2 protection. And so that's what I used on this car, because I wasn't going into high level detail on this thing. Got all those bugs and tar and all that crap off the front end by doing what I did off of the hood. But what I did, folks, is I pre-soaked it, all this in Citral 266 orange degreaser. Took a very soft brush, agitated it, let it sit, rinsed it off. Took care of it. Very simple method. But, you know, she came out very well, I think, considering no more time than I spent on it. A couple of good hours, but I took a lot of coffee breaks. I had a lot of bathroom breaks. You know, that stuff works really well on glass as well. Makes a really good glass cleaner. The roof turned out quite well. I mean, this is just a quickie detail, folks. Just trying to spiff this thing up a little bit. I don't do these in my course of business unless it's somebody like this, a friend or a neighbor or a family member, something like that. But people call me up and ask me how much I charge to do this. Hell, I couldn't tell you because I don't do them. I don't even know what I would charge for something like this. Yeah, see, I didn't even take the license plate off. None of that normal stuff. It was just a quickie, more of a wash than a detail. Although I think it came out rather well detailed for this level. And I think this is what most detailers do, particularly these mobile detailers. This is one of the packages that they probably offer. And I have seen priced on their websites and stuff. Glass came out really nice, all things considered. But when I was trying this thing, it does need another level of attention. I can feel the contaminants still on the paint. So it could use, but you know, this is like I said, this is his daily driver. He doesn't really care that much about this car. So I don't expect he would want to budget, you know, a higher level on this one. Yeah, he don't want to spend money buffing this and coating it and all that kind of stuff. I don't think. For example, I think you can see that streak there. That's from windshield washer fluid, folks, that has etched into the clear coat or bonded to it. This kind of wash, for the most part, will not remove bonded contaminants, much less etched ones. It's just getting the paint relatively clean and shiny. Hey Richard, how you doing, Mr. Castile? So this was just a quickie, Richard, on my customer's daily driver car, Ford Focus 2010, I think it is. He's the owner of that black Ford 41 pickup I've been working on. He's bringing it back, maybe this evening, maybe tomorrow, because it's off being in a wedding right now. And I wasn't finished with it, but I got it where it could appear in the wedding satisfactory. And he left this here, and he's not only a good regular customer, brings me lots of cool classic cars to do, and several of his personal vehicles. And he's also turned into a pretty doggone good friend too. So he brought this, dropped this off, and took the truck to the wedding. So it was nasty. Go back and look at that first video. It was very, very dirty. No telling, knowing him, how long it had been washed. Probably sitting outside. And I just decided to do a really quick cleanup on it, Richard. Hey, Mr. David King. So this was just a quick cleanup, rinseless wash. Not really going into a lot of effort on it. I just wanted to spiff it up a little bit for him. And I think it turned out really good, considering no more time and effort than I spent on it. This is all that most people want, I believe. David, correct me if I'm wrong. But 95% of the customers, this is the level they're looking for on their old hammered daily driver. Sits outside. It's not a show car. It's not a special car. Although a lot of people, any car they own is special to them, but it's not like that 41 Ford. Hey, Mr. David. I haven't talked to Mike, and I don't know when. I haven't talked to Bill Gentry either, so I don't really know. Don't know. But, this thing could use some more attention. But like I say, most people on a car like this, it's a pretty nifty little car, I think. This is all they really care about. But like I said, David, I don't do these in my normal course of business. That's just it aggravates me having to leave paint like this. But it looks okay. It passes the 4-foot test pretty good, or the 10-foot test. But you get up close, you see the scratching and the staining from the windshield washer fluid, and you can feel all the contaminants on it. See all the paint imperfections and so forth and so on. But most people don't really care about all that, and most people don't even notice them. It's mostly just us detailers with the, as they say, the learned eye that sees all this. This glass could use a good polish. It's not bad, David, if you're into these little sedans. It's a little Ford Focus. Like I said, pretty nifty little car. Not bad, not bad. I kind of like the color. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I did the wheels and tires. There's no coating or nothing on them tires. That's just bare rubber. The wheels cleaned up pretty fair, but they're pretty hammered. I think that's about as good as they're going to get unless you want to put some kind of coating or sealant or something like that on them. Like I said, I would love to do these headlights, but I'm just not going to have the time, I don't think. By the time I get my supper made and all that, hell, he might be here with the truck. And, maybe I can catch it another day. Who knows? But I appreciate y'all dropping by. I hope everybody has a great day. Like, tag, share, follow. If you're on YouTube, subscribe, comment, all that internet stuff, David. Man, they got a whole list of things you're supposed to say. I don't really care. But I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. We'll catch y'all later.